I don't even remember what this... Jump? Map. Jump. Oh, you're what extras are called. Boy, I'd like die. I don't know if I even noticed you will unlock. Water is defeat. Whee! The full... The music cutting out is when you fully absorb the death. Okay, so... Love is Tala is on the far side. Baba is you, fence is stop. Also fences exist now. Flag is win. Water's defeat. Huh. Water is defeat. There is no water is sink. Kind of just generally wondering if this is at all applicable on any level. Push. Boop. Alright, well now we just have an opening, so that's fun. Probably didn't need to strand love the way I did, but you know. Not my smartest move. Honestly, just not 100% clear on what my plan was there. It's fine. I think I'm right about that idea. About that one element, at least. Yeah, so I can't go in that. Maybe this is where it's useful to push the whole word around. Because now I've pierced it. And I can go back and try again. This is probably going to cause me a problem. I should have moved the water further away. Instead of creating a weird choke point for myself there, I can put it way the hell up here. Ta-da! In fact, I can pull that trick a few times if I do this. And just put the other heart up there. I can keep pushing the words a little bit. Isn't this fun? Ta-da! That one went cleanly. Are there more secret levels? No? Yeah, based on that, like, have we encountered A and B before? Is that new? Am I imagining that? Those are all numbers, and then, yeah, because, yeah, they signify secret levels as being dots. 1 dot, 2 dot, and so on. Yeah. So this is the first time we've... Wait, is there a key that I can open it? No, that door doesn't look like you can open it. So this is the first time we've encountered ABC. I guess the idea is to have 3 separate ways of labeling levels. As if, like this one is Roman numerals. Sorry, Arabic numerals. This one is like dice pips. This one's alphabet numbering. And then, yeah, you could do Roman numerals next if you wanted to, if you just want to keep having alternate numbering systems. It's called literacy. That's curious. The first letter is, yeah, fall A. Wall is wall, flag is win, text is me is you. What? This character's name is me? That's not confusing at all. Wall is defeat. Aww. Wall is defeat, wall is not stop. Which is interesting. Rock is push. I can push rock through wall because rock is not stop. Isn't that interesting? Text. I think I want text, so go away, rock. Wait. Is that why it's called wall is text? And why it's called literacy? I just turned all of the walls into wall. Whoa! If you can turn something into text, then it becomes the text that you use in sentences normally with is. Whoa. I could turn everything into text. That's weird to think about. Ah. Now the rock is text. Anything can be text. Let's just leave. Broken playground. Box, text, flag. So now I can turn anything into the text version of itself, although that doesn't seem very... No, that could be useful. First thought was that's not very useful because then every instance of that object is now text, so manipulating said object is kind of pointless. But you can break said statement so that's no longer turning stuff into that, and then you can use the word to turn something else into that. So like I could turn every single box into the word box. And then I can break that statement so it doesn't have, so it's not being renewed anymore. Then I can use the word box to turn something else into a box. And that would stay the box and not the word box because I already broke the original statement that was turning into the word. Water is telly, text is float. Okay, so this water makes me teleport up here. But you can't use that to teleport text because text floats. Wall and boxes stop. And since wall is Since text floats and wall is behind the wall, I can't turn walls into text. That's not going to happen again. And these guys don't go in the water. They don't go into the water and you can't make them go through the wall, so... What can I do with this win? Tree is just not anywhere? Yeah, trees are not mentioned. Okay. So I can turn... I can turn flag or box into text if I want to. I cannot turn Kiki into text, not that he'd really want to. Because we only have one is. So I have to do a cross. Where I do like box is text through the vertical axis of this is, because Kiki has to stay put, or it instantly makes me lose. But what is my goal here? This is a weird one. Like I can't. This stuff will not teleport or go through the wall, which means I also can't take those things through to there. And you won't move, but you also won't move. I have kind of an idea, which is that I could... If I can push one of these objects into the water, it'll be in that area. Then I can convert that object into text, and then I can over there make the phrase "that thing is when." Then I could use, use box is flag or flag is box to return the remaining one into the thing I just made text, and then touch it to win. But wall and box are stop. Flag doesn't interact at all. So at the moment I have a problem, which is that I can't get said objects to teleport. This is hard. They've taken away a verb that they've pretty consistently given me, so I have to think completely differently here. They took away push. So I can't push or pull these objects. Which means I also can't move the teleporter, even if there's a way to interact with it, with its text, because I don't have push or pull. I'm looking around the board, and yeah, push and pull never show up at all. Yeah, I can't move them. Oh, I can't. I can kind of. Well, I can kind of do that. Because I can become box. Right. But then how do I switch? Like, I want to leave the box here. The best I can think of is to have the transition happen at the water. But I can't push these up, or I die. And there's only one is on purpose, so I can't make multiple things me at the same time. So I can't reach the water. Not really. And Kiki cannot be pushed. Do I have to get full weird? Do I have to make the text me? That's definitely where things get weird. Yep. And that's kind of the problem now, is now the question is, how do I switch back? Ah, the box is located on the axis that allows me to put it here. I think I'm approaching something, but it's hard to think in these terms. Is it possible to push? Trying to get the box to go over there, but also trying to get the box to switch back to Kiki. How in the world? Ah. I just feel so, like, breakthrough adjacent right now. It's driving me crazy. How do I facilitate this action? It's so hard to think in terms of not being able to push the objects. Like this... I don't see how I could possibly knock box off of the target without also knocking everything else off the target. What do I think I'm even doing? This would be one way to send another one on the other side. Can't work though. This can't work because when I do flag as text, then there are no flags now. Just the word flag repeating over and over again. Because I already made the boxes flags. So the most I can do is be like, flag is win. And then I can be like, flag is you? But there's no flag to be me. So while that would normally make me win, there's no flags. Meanwhile, the nightmare that is me saying text is flag does give us flags, but also breaks the fabric of the universe. So that's a thing. Oh man. Is it even better to rewind than it is to, like, start over? Probably not. Yeah, it's gotta be, like, a really specific interaction you make while you're trying to... I don't know, maybe. I keep thinking you need to do something where you, like, walk into the teleporter and the action of walking into the teleporter pushes something that changes your state, and that's how you leave somebody on the other side. But it's hard to visualize. So a decent amount of this has got to have to do with, like, how I spaced the text itself in the first place. That was the big thing. That affected the layout of the whole thing, is where I deposited text mode. Which was partly determined by me trying to figure out... I guess I have to have an exit strategy. Because the hard thing is that once I become text, how do I become not text? Without dying, of course. One way is to do this. Now I'm Kiki. But... I'm not sure if that's where I want to be. The only way I can change where my state in that situation is based on my box's location. But that creates its own problems because I can only place this box by being said box. So how do I put the box where I need it to be for said transition out of text mode if I can only put the box where it has to be to actually make the switch in the first place? This doesn't really lead to much movement. That's probably not the best plan. Whereas if you're on this side, then the box has to go up. That's kind of something, isn't it? No, it's not useful. Yeah, that doesn't help because the box isn't actually getting any higher. This will make me a little higher though. If I make like a column of letters, the box can end up being higher. There we go. Is that right yet, though? Really particular movements let me rearrange the layout here. And then it can be like that, but that lines up Kiki with you with the original bubble shape. It might be usable. No. I need this action to be what causes me to teleport the transition to Kiki, which means I'm off by 1 square. I need all of the letters to be 1 lower, which means that has to happen back during this phase, which might mean that I needed to have the box be differently placed in the first place. I don't know if I can fix that now. Because that's the only way to switch away from my previous state. So I need to rewind all the way back to when I was controlling the box. I need it to be 1 lower. So that's when I gave status up. So now I switch to Kiki's U that way. There's a lot to process, and it's taking a long time. But you can probably follow what I'm doing. Okay, so now I moved that over by 1. Scrape these letters around to get it slightly out of the way. That's about right. But is it in the wrong side? The transition away from Kiki happened on the wrong side. It has to be on this side. Oops. Oh, shit. Just need the text to go away. There we go. Got all this space to play with now. Let's just clear some space. So I can move freely. There we go. I might finally be there. So now box is me, and then Kiki. And then I became, yay, then I became Kiki. But I made one mistake, so let's go back. There we go, is when. Yes! Now box is over there, okay. Let's leave. I don't need to be over there now. Let's see. Box is text. But it has to be on the right side. It is. Neat. Box is win. Is over there now. So now what I need is... I made a mistake, didn't I? I think I did. Box is flag. Oopsie. I meant to say flag is box. But I don't think this is gonna work, but we'll see in a moment. Yep. Because box is stop. Yep. So all of that, except flag. Now flag is win. Now this one should actually be doable, right? So flag is text. Got it. And box is flag. Ah! Oh my god. That was an ordeal. Okay.